Tracy. I'm a 5th grade special ed teacher in an ICT classroom. Right now the kids are working on theme. So what we did was we made a progression with the standards for theme. So where they are would be 5th grade, we have 6th grade, and then moving down, we have 4th and 3rd. So basically each part of that, what they're working on, is a different skill base on that standard, and they're able to see exactly where they fall and exactly what they need to move up to that next level. The first part of that progression is identifying the theme. Then the next part is adding your details. After your details, can you explain how those details support the theme? And then can you talk about how the character face their challenges?
So this is a progression, and I work with a partner, and first, before I work with a partner, I underlined from the progression where I think I fell. And then with my partner, I went with them, and they highlighted if they agree with me, if they disagreed. And after we switched papers and we talked, and after we did that, we took a Post-it, and we I wrote a little bit of where I think I felt and what helped me, and then I gave it to him, and he wrote where he thinks that I felt and why.
Cool. How does that, so you were assessing yourself, and then you're assessing your partners. How does that help you learn?
It helps me because I'm helping someone else, and it helps me because the progression, to know where I fell and what number I am without having help with the teachers. So
cool. And then what were you putting into the system?
So I was putting it says over here, the details support how characters respond to challenges facing the text, and this is actually from the progression. And I put where, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I put 4, and it just told me to write the strategies that worked best for me. I wrote them here.
Okay. What kinds of strategies were you talking about?
I said my details show a little bit of how the characters face to some challenges, so I took some challenges from there and I put it in my own words.
My name is Lindsay. I'm in 5th grade.
Cool. So tell me what you're working on here.
We're working on theme. So we've been reading this book named Heart and Soul, and the chapter that we read, we had to find out what the author was trying to tell us, like the lesson they were trying to tell us. And I did this. I said that to never give up, because in the chapter they never gave up. They were always strong even though there were rough times and they didn't want them there.
Cool. And then after you wrote your paper, tell me what this Post-it is.
This Post-it is where I write where I think I fell in the progression, and then the partner that you're working with, they write on your Post-it and say if they agree with you, they read your writing, and they go to progression and see if you did the thing that you said you wanted to fall into.
Awesome. And do you like that process of doing it yourself and then doing it with a partner? How come?
Because let's say you fell here, your partner tells you what you need to do to get to dark green, and you always want to succeed and move up.
Awesome. And then tell me what you're putting into this. Can you show me? Yeah.
This is where you keep your score. Like over here, I wrote what did I get? How did I identify the theme? I found a lesson that the author wanted to show us, never give up, and I found the details, and they supported the theme that I choose.
Awesome. Has the system been working well for you so far? How do you like it?
I like it because you get to pick your own score, what you got, and you get to explain the strategies, and they put like emojis like there, and how do you feel about it?
Yeah. You like those? How come?
Because when they put it there, if you press one, like they know how you're feeling about it.
My name is Xavier Manigo, and I'm in 5th grade.
Cool. So can you first tell me what you're working on?
And so we were writing about one of the chapters of how did they survive and thing, and where in the time period they were in. And so And so we use RAID and a lot of other things to do this.
Okay.
RAID stands for restate, answer, details, and explanation.
Oh,
So
cool.
we follow that routine to do all the work.
Okay.
And then over the months we've been in school, the teachers been upgrading. So because they know that our expectations are no limits to write all these RAID questions.
Awesome. And then what's this? Can you tell me what this
Oh
sticky
yeah,
note
so
is?
after you were done writing and doing like all your things by yourself, you would get a partner and you would share each other's work and think like, so was me, this is what I thought, and then you would give them your work, and then this is what my partner thought, and then you would share your opinions on each other.
Okay. And how did that process help?
It was
you?
good because she agreed with everything that I said about my work, and then I agreed on half of the things that she did on her work, and it was like one big like community kind of thing. And then we talked to the teachers, and they agreed also with her options.
Cool.
It says the details support how the characters respond to challenges faced in the text. So in this, you were supposed to talk about like how the African Americans like face their challenges, and so I got a 4 in that because I actually really did that and explained that in my details and my explanations. And so I was writing my details to how the African Americans really wanted to survive and not give up to the white folks, because in the book, even when they weren't wanted, they still survived and made a new life for themselves.
Oh, interesting. So you could cite specific things.
Yeah.
Cool. And then how has the system been working for you so far? You were telling me a little bit about it over there.
Yeah, it's working good for me because now, even if I get a lower score, I know what I can work on the next time to even get a higher score and push my limits. So when I'm getting older in school, like college, I can really write a lot of things.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're going to be doing amazing stuff. Do you feel like you're becoming a better writer in your
Yes.
work this year?
Yeah.
Awesome. Wonderful. Right.
Now that the students are taking their ownership and really noticing what they need to work on and what they need to do, because it's right there in front of them in kid-friendly terms. That's what we did. With the progression, it's all in kid-friendly terms.
Yeah.
It's like going to the doctor and they speak to you and you're like, what are they saying?
Yeah.
That's the same thing that we felt with progressions and rubrics. If it wasn't something useful for them and it was useful for us,
Yeah.
what's the sense of it?
Yeah.
So it's more with the use of the progressions, student-driven learning, and it's very successful.
That's